This video is about Fangirls, Justin Bieber, and One Direction because I have an opinion about them, and I know a lot of people have opinions about them, but I think my opinion is the most interesting because, in my mind, I think the reason a lot of people don't like Justin Bieber and One Direction is because they're overpopularized and they're overdone on radio stations and stuff, and they kind of get sick of hearing them. Like, I remember in the beginning of the Justin Bieber fascination, I kind of liked him, and I liked his song Baby, but then everyone started singing it, and it was on, like, all of the stations, and everyone was watching it, and everyone was listening to it, and I kind of just started getting sick of him. And then after a while, I was like, I don't like any of his songs because you hear them so many times, and you just don't want to listen to them anymore, and you think you're going insane because they get, like, drilled into your brain, and then you're like, ah! But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it is. But like the fangirls for him are obsessively crazy. And I wonder if maybe they get sick of the music themselves and they're like, okay, he needs to come out with a new album. So I'm kind of like not listening to the same music and over again. Because like even I with Taylor Swift, after a while, I kind of get sick of the same songs over and over again. And like my favorite song kind of starts to become my not so favorite song anymore. And I have to switch out with a new favorite song. So I wonder if that happens with other people or maybe it's just something I crazily come up with in my mind. And then another thing I was going to talk about is One Direction, because I do like one of their songs, but I've heard it so many times that I don't even like listening to that anymore, and that's what makes you beautiful. And I know so many people love them, and there's like this, he's like, One Direction's like the new Justin Bieber, but they're both still as popular, which is crazy in my mind, because I think they're just normal teenage boys. Well, actually, apparently One Direction is all in their 20s, which is so weird because they don't even look like they're in their 20s. They look like they're 15 and 16. But, I mean, it's the same with all boy pop band, like One Direction, NSYNC. I can't think of any others at the moment, but I probably would when I'm, like, done recording this. I'm going to be like, oh, and then there's this one guy. But, like, they're just Big Time Rush. They're just overpopularized, and like I know a bunch of teenage boys wouldn't become fascinated with a girl pop band because it'd be weird. Guys fanboying over a bunch of teenage girls would be weird. Guys are just like, yeah, that girl's hot, that girl's cool, that girl's like chill, and that's about as far as they go when they're talking about people. But like, it's weird that girls apparently get this satisfaction from obsessing other teen boys' life. And I think that, like, people should just lay off for a while and let them have their own lives because, like, I posted this video about Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson and this British girl, and she's totally freaking out about it. And she has some points in her madness. She says that it's not our life. I mean, we don't ask a bank teller when they last pooped because it's weird. It's not something that you ask, but apparently it becomes okay when you ask a celebrity that. And I think that in, like, this generation in general kind of just needs to lay off in what we talk about to people, and we just need to let celebrities have their own lives because, I mean, it's none of our business. We enjoy watching them in movies, but we don't need to enjoy creeping on them and stalking them and stuff, and I think it's just weird. So if you agree, you should like it, subscribe, and make me happy. Thanks, guys.